Bad Bunny says, I'm not coming to perform in the United States of America because I know that this Trump government is going to post up the ICE at my concerts and going to be taking people to jail. Why should I bring my people into a fucking slaughterhouse? Why should I bring my people? Why should I bring all the Latinos, the Mexicans, the Dominicans, the Nicaraguans, the Venezuelans, the Cubans, the Puerto Ricans? Why should I bring them all to a football stadium and ICE is post up outside? And let's keep it a buck. This ICE thing started off. We're going to get the most criminals. We're going to get these Mexican cartels. We're going to get all the cartels out of this country who are killing and who are raping the innocent people, and they have drug lords and all this shit. We're going to get them out of our country, and that's what it's all about. Vote for me, and I'll get them out of our country, and you will be free. Nah. All that shit ended a long time ago. They're going to take little Julio. They're going to get Julio daddy. They're going out to the goddamn Walmart and the Home Depot, and these people getting on the truck going to work. They ain't no cartel. They getting on, cartel don't get on no truck to go to work. What cartel is cartel, remember cutting your grass. Hey, Holmes, what's up, Holmes? No. Oh, cartel is Haitians in wherever part of the country they want to talk about. Really? When did all that ended? All that was a lie to get you to vote for these people. So, Bad Bunny, you want to talk about he's un-American and you want to hate on Bad Bunny? These mega, you can make up anything. You can make up whatever you want to make up. You just gonna make Orange Man right. Orange Man gonna be right regardless of what. Hey, look here, man. I wish we hate for each other like that. No matter what Luke says is right. Unfortunately, that is not the case. We don't like each other. Shit, we was main one on the damn thing talking about get rid of the black coach. Get rid of that black coach. Come on, man. Kamala Harris is not black enough. Oh my God. I told y'all, Grandma Kamala, I told y'all, he's going to weaponize the DOJ. This motherfucker is going to put all y'all in jail. This motherfucker going to do this right here. He's going to then, he going to make all the money he can make out of the white. See, y'all got me talking about politics a little too early. You got me talking, hey man, I'm talking about Bad Bunny and Super Bowl. So you who sat on the sideline talking that bullshit about Bad Bunny, y'all are hypocrites. And then explain to me, how in the does Trump get on Truth Social and all of his other comrades, Laura Loom or whatever it is, and they all are talking about how bad the Super Bowl halftime is. Oh, it is so bad. It's the worst halftime in the world. But y'all got your own halftime show. You got Kid Rock and all them performing over here. How you gonna watch Kid Rock and Bad Bunny? How you gonna critique the two shows? Last time I checked it, I'm a performer. You have to be engaged into the entire show to see set after set, how the music transition, the costumes, all that, the dancers and all that. You have to be able to critique that in that way before you come to the conclusion that it's a up show. I don't want you to go to my show and be sitting up there talking about, hey, look, I went in there for 2 minutes and looked at the entire Luke show, and Luke show, Harper, that shit sucked. You can't do that, boss. You can't sit there.
All right, man, that's the first time I ever watched the Uncle Luke, like, rant. Funny. He reminds me not to cuss as much. Seems like he kind of does it just because, like a filler. I don't want to be that bad, you know what I'm saying? Just because, I don't know, it gets redundant after a while, but I like the energy, though. His facts was shit. Oops, sorry. Yeah, man. So Luke said he's running for Congress. Congressman Luke. Congressman move something. Congressman pop that legislation. Yeah, Luke, man, hey, man, look, bro. I don't even know how to respond to this. There's so many whoppers and so many misconstrued things. Let's just start with what Trump ran on, okay? You know how people be saying how they don't know what Kamala Harris stood for? Like Rosie Perez recently came out and said, hey, I don't know what, don't take this the wrong way. No offense. But I still don't know what Kamala Harris stood for. And you got, I'm sure you and, all of the Vote Blue Anywho's on the YouTubes and the X and TikTok, y'all went crazy, lost your mind. Say, how the hell could you not know what Kamala stood for? It's obvious. Y'all came for it one time. Well, you say that she wasn't paying attention. Same thing goes with Trump. I mean, for you to say you didn't know Trump was going to be doing a lot of deportations, that means your head was still up so far up Kamala's ass, you couldn't hear nor see anything. I mean, dog, he's been president before. He ran on Build the Wall. You didn't know he was going to be doing mass deportations. In fact, he has failed to do all the deportations he promised to do. MAGA is mad, mega mad, because Donald Trump went a lot softer than they expected him to go. He's supposed to went thermonuclear on that ass. See, y'all don't pay attention. See, I watched both sides. Kamala Harris didn't really have a game plan initially. She won't talk about any policies. She just ran on, Trump is evil, Trump's a crook, he's a bad guy. I'm Kamala. Then later she realized, oh shit, I gotta offer something. So then they scribbled some shit on the website, and then she put together some plan or something about homes and discounts. And then said it was for black people, but it was really for everybody. So that was what Kamala thing was. But Trump's shit was laid out. He had his policies out there for years. Trump been running for president. He never really stopped running. That's why he won his nomination 3 times in a row. The fact that you don't even know that Trump wasn't just talking about deporting axe murderers and rapists, that means you weren't paying attention at all. That means basically, bro, you were just a Democratic mouthpiece. You're not really in tune with what's happening. You're not really up on any of the policies or what the election stood for. And the fact that you interviewed Kamala Harris, dog, it's ridiculous that you don't know these things. So anyway, yeah, and depending on who you talk to, being in the country illegally, it's against the law. That's enough to get deported. It's against the law for you to drive without a license, right? Oh, that's just, my license expired. Okay. Oh, I'm late on my child support. I got a couple moving violations. I didn't pay the tickets. I had too much to drink. There are so many reasons to get locked up in America. We're the mass incarcerator on the globe, sir. I mean, save for I don't know, Saudi Arabia and China maybe. But I mean, in the Western world, we are the shit. And for you not to know that these are crimes and that we love convicting people of crimes in America, 5% of the population house 20% of the world's of the population of the world's jailed population right here. It may have gone down like 2 points, maybe. Since we legalized cannabis. But family, you got to understand that this is a thing. So that's like the major thing. I forget the other stuff he said. I mean, it's just kind of disappointing that you could be running for Congress and not have any command of the issues to the extent where you don't know what the other side's been talking about for 4 years. I mean, dog, you don't know anything about what's going on? That's kind of crazy. But you know everything about Kamala Harris, shoe size, everything about D.L. Hughley. You were cautioning Stephen A. Smith not to talk back to Joy Reid and Kerry Champion and Jamel Hill because you can't win because them women know what they talking about. Them women is vicious. I know. They had to get you right. I remember defending you when they were telling you, just shut up and play records, Uncle Luke, when they didn't like your comments on X. Now you turned into, you got your head all the way right. Yeah, you got your shit together quick. They got you together. Tiffany Cross and them got you together quick. Angela Rye told you shut your ass up. And then they gave you an interview with Kamala, huh? Now you want to be in politics. That's almost as bad as Dr. Umar starting his own organization now. All right, now, so what's another point that Luke made before we move on, man? Look, Luke, you're immigrant heavy. You in Congress. I think you see an opportunity here. You want to get into Congress. You want to get into politics to help, undocumented people stay in the country. And this is a problem I have with people like this. You're so divided in what your focus is. Yeah, you made a whole lot of money on black people. I know, I was one of them back in the late 80s. I remember you. And now, it's all about the undocumented people. It's like basically anything the Democrats say do, that's what you do. But the bottom line is that immigration, that open border that Joe Biden had, that's not good for working class people of any background, of any race. That's why when you look out on the picket lines, when you look out on the protests, it'd be a bunch of white kids who don't pay their own damn bills. Because people that pay bills, that work for a fucking living, they know, yeah, we can't have an open border where everybody just become American just because they feel like it. If that's the case, we might as well not have a country. And you know who sits at the bottom of that? You know who sits at the bottom while you get to feel good or while you get to try to make money, Luke? Black Americans. That's who sits at the bottom. And you know what happens? The undocumented people step over us and keep it moving. That's what happens. So, my problem is not, it has never been, for instance, as you pointed out, was Kamala Harris black enough? She wasn't black enough to use the word black out of mouth, and she wasn't black enough for you, D.L. Hughley, and the other sycophants on Twitter and X to be using that to say we need to vote for her. She wasn't black enough because she ain't truly black. Now, I got to hear that shit from Jasmine Crockett. I've had to hear it from that weird Republican, Winsome Sears. I should not have to hear it from an Asian Indian woman. No. Or her surrogates. Saying dumb things like, she dated Willie Brown and she went to Howard. So did Rachel Dolezal. Next. So, I don't know. I have rebuttals for a lot of the things you said. Maybe at some point we get together on the Twitter space and I can hand you your ass in a verbal battle. Saying I will respectfully kick the shit out of you with facts and data and points. But the same goes for you, Uncle Luke. Stop standing on blackness, man, and if you ain't gonna stand on blackness. That's all. And that go for all of y'all. We are tired of the bullshit. Y'all claim y'all black this, black that, black the other thing. When I say, dog, you can't be all things. We're on the bottom of the country built for free against our will. We cannot afford to open the doors and let others in and pay their rent, their medical, their education, and now they want reparations. You won't ever stand up and say anything about it because, as you pointed out, man, I know I learned my lesson. Them women's mean. They get to beating you upside your head. Well, Uncle Luke, fam, it's okay if you're not willing. Like I said earlier in this broadcast, everybody is not built for confrontation and not built to stand up. Only problem I got is, if you ain't built to stand up, stay sitting while somebody else is standing. Move something. Move something.